Hey everybody, today I am excited to share a sneak peek at La Bataille de Mont 2nd edition from Clash of Arms Games. Let's take a look. Hello fellow wargamers and history buffs. Yes, so today we are looking at the 2nd edition of the Battle of Mont, aka Waterloo. The 1st edition that Clash of Arms put out was back in 1991 when I was a younger man, still didn't have much in the way of hair, but maybe fewer wrinkles back then. So a couple of things to note with what I'm going to be showing you guys today. This is an advanced copy that Ed Wimble sent me, and it has most of the components, but not all of the components. There were still a number of items that Ed was waiting to get back from the printer, and so those items I might have a PDF I could share with you, but I don't have the actual hard copy yet. Of course, those items will be included in the game, so let's take a look at that and see what all we have. All right, we are looking at the box for the 2nd edition expansion set. This is for folks who already own a copy of La Bataille de Ligny and La Bataille de Quatre Bras. So it's going to have just the maps, various and sundry charts, as well as a scenario booklet and historical scenario booklet. So the box itself has got great art on it, a nice sort of linen finish to it, a good sturdy box, and of course on the back it's got information and then an explanation of what's going to be inside, the rule booklets, maps, and then the various charts for play. Alright, here is the box for the Deluxe Edition. As you see, similar artwork to the expansion set, as well as a similar sort of linen finish to it. Nice and sturdy box. This box is larger if you've gotten the Battle of Ligny 2nd edition or the Battle of Dresden from Clash of Arms sometime in the last couple of years. You'll note that the box is similar in dimension to those publications. With the Deluxe Edition, in addition to the maps and the charts and the rule book, you'll also then receive all the other components to play the game. So this particular set, the presumption is you do not own those other games, and so therefore you're going to need the counters and organizational displays that come with the Ligny and the Quatre Bras scenarios. And so those are included here in the deluxe set, so you can play the entire battle without having to purchase those other games. Included in the deluxe edition are all of the counters that you're going to need. So here are some samples of our counters, and as with most of the Clash of Arms counters recently, you'll see that they are very nicely done, a nice finish to them. And then they are very colorful with the various belts and divisional and corps representations on them. So it really gives you a feel of what the uniforms were like for the various combatants. Of course, it's got the important information for their size and movement on one side, and then on the back side we've got the pertinent information about the leaders and the counters and what all they do. So in the deluxe set we've got those for everything. We have those for all of the units that are involved and that are represented. There's also various informational counters, so if you don't have Ligny or Quatre Bras, you're going to be getting the ones that are important for you with units going prone and going square and grand batteries and all of that fun stuff. So if you don't have those games, you'll have those, plus the informational markers for marking losses and states of order, disorder, and rout. Now there are 4 maps that come with the set, with both sets, and they are the standard La Bataille size, about 22 by 34. There are scenarios that would only require you to use 1 map. There's others that would require you to use 2 or more of the maps. So depending on what you want to do, you might only need a small play area for that. As with most of all the La Bataille maps out, they are absolutely lovely. Good quality paper that they use, very clean and very nice with the graphics. This particular set of maps matches the style and coloration for both Quatre Bras 2 and Ligny 2. So you'll see uniformity with the general look from those maps for those games and this one. And of course, we've got lots of fine details here on the map with the different types of buildings and grounds and sunken roads and forests and orchards and all of that stuff. So it's very easy to read, it's very clear, and it makes a lovely backdrop for your game. If you are getting the Deluxe Edition, of course it's going to include the organizational display charts for the units that were at Quatre Bras, as well as those that are Ligny, and you're then going to use these charts for the units that are playing here at Mont Saint-Jean. So these are included with the Deluxe set. Of course, both games also come with all the charts that you're going to need. These are a couple of samples of charts that would be there. The ones that I don't have pictured are the ones that we were waiting to get back from the printer, such as the fire combat, fire factors, fire defense, forming square, modifiers, movement, all of that good stuff. So those would be included in the sets and part of the game. All right, everybody, we are looking here at a PDF of the rules booklet that will be coming with the game. And so here we see the same cover art that we find on the back. And inside we have our table of contents. Like most of the recent publications from Clash of Arms, I expect this is going to be full color with a nice glossy finish like their Dresden and Ligny 2 scenario booklets. Now with this one, of course, it looks like it's altogether about 70 pages, and like most of the La Bataille rulebooks, we've got information here that's going to be covering the particularities of this battle, some of the different types of units that are involved, and then the actual scenarios themselves. It looks like there are 6 scenarios for Mont Saint-Jean itself, and then there are a number of extra scenarios that are included that link up Quatre Bras and Ligny with Mont Saint-Jean, and so therefore you can kind of use those to piece together your games into one really big game that you do over a period of time. So here we've got all of the different details, lots of information here, and of course, like most of the different Clash of Arms scenario booklets, in addition to the scenarios, there's also a very lengthy historical commentary. Frequently those are included in the sections where they're talking about the scenario itself, and then further down in the booklet there is a scenario, not a scenario section, but a historical review that talks about the entire campaign, in this case the campaign starting with Napoleon's abdication of all things, and leading all the way until his final defeat here at Waterloo. So lots of good stuff here, and also at the end of the booklet we've got, what have we got? Oh yeah, we've got our command chart here showing the different formations and who's got command points, etc. This particular game comes with the 5th edition rules, or is designed to be played with the 5th edition rules from Clash of Arms. Of course, you'll be able to play it with other rule sets too. And so there's usually information on the labataille.us website that update the particular rules for some of the other different rule sets that are out there. And so that's this scenario booklet. It looks like it's going to be a beautiful scenario booklet with lots of great information for everybody. Hey everybody, I hope that you enjoyed that little sneak peek at this upcoming publication. If you are going to be at the Consim Dallas Expo coming up next weekend, May, I think, 13th, 14th, 15th, I will be there. I will have some of the maps for the game there, and so you can see them firsthand. If you're interested in ordering the game, you can go to the Clash of Arms website, and they'll have a link there where you can put in an order or a pre-order for the game. Until our next episode, be well.